Hello everybody. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I might sound a little funny. I am fighting a cold, or strep throat actually is what I'm fighting. So you might hear some weird voice modulation. I don't know. And that's why. And who knows, maybe this little rant that I'm about to go on is due to the medicine that I'm taking for my my sickness. Who knows? But we're gonna play some Dreadhunter, and this is about early access, is my rant, and it is because of P.O.E 2. And basically, I don't have anything against early access. This game, this is why I chose this game. This game is in early access. See down the version? It's early access. It's expensive early access. So I don't have any problems with early access. I don't have any problems paying for early access. What I do have a problem with, I'm going to go ahead and get this game started. What I do have a problem with is offering early access to a game that's free, that you have to pay for the early access. Because the only thing I can see on that, let's explain what I'm doing in the game real quick. I'm just kind of farming, looking for money, items, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to be killing things. And hopefully that maybe gets maybe another level. Maybe another level, we'll see. Anyway. So we're just running levels. So anyway, back to my little rant. So my problem with it, again, it's just unscripted. I'm just fucking off the rip is what I'm fucking saying right now. So yeah, is that charging your player base money to get into the early access is fucking scummy. It's fucking scummy. And here's the reason why I think so. Well, the game's free, for one. And I don't want to hear, oh, but you're going to spend money for this and that and this and that. Yeah. Okay, I might. I did in P.O.E 1. I didn't really care much for P.O.E 1. I do have a big history with ARPGs, and it's not that I disliked the overall of Path of Exile. I just hated one of its major mechanics that just didn't make me want to play it. And that was with the gems, the skills, and the gems. I didn't like that system. Slotting your gems in to have your skills, I just didn't like it. So I played through the third act, up to the third act 3 times, and still just couldn't get into it. My RPG of choice is Grim Dawn. I love Grim Dawn. I've got over 6,000 hours in Grim Dawn. That is my ARPG of choice at the moment. And if they had an early access, they've got a new expansion coming out soon. And if they had early access for that, for a price, I would pay for it. And you want to know why? Because I was going to have to pay for it any damn way. They're not using early access and the popularity of a game to sell pre-orders to people that are A, wanting to jump onto this hype train of the game, and they know they'll spend the money because they don't want to be left out. 2, small streamers that think that small streamers or content creators that think that this game is going to make them the next, what's his name? Zizarand? Is that his name? The guy that fucking quits out on hardcore and calls himself a hardcore player? Anyway, they're going to be the next big thing, right? And so they're going to spend this money on this, hoping they never will. But the company knows this, and they're preying on that. And that's what's so fucking scummy about it. Ouch. Melee hurts. Nightmare difficulty. Melee hurts. So, but anyway, just be mindful of the melee. I just, I find it scummy, and it's just, I'm a small streamer and I don't even want to call myself a content creator. I just like to play video games. And again, as I got a little bit older, it was a lot easier to do this kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I've always wanted to kind of do this kind of stuff. So let's just do some recordings of playing some video games, some games that I missed back in the day, like the Tokyo Extreme Racer, or, some of those old beat 'em ups, or something like that, just for fun, But I know that right now, if I wanted to get my feet wet, Path of Exile 2 is going to be easy and hard, because everyone's going to try. but that's where all the eyes are. So if you could come up with an interesting gimmick that will put eyes on you, you can make it with Path of Exile 2 because of how big the game is. Unfortunately, that's also what they're banking on so that they can charge people this extra money to get into their early access. It's just the fact that it's an early access, that you have to pay to get early access to a free game that's bothering me. I don't know, ever since I'm just like, I just can't get over it. And I've got people in my chat that'll come in and they'll talk to me about, oh, I'm ready for Path of Exile 2. And I'm just like, you know, I want to like it, but I'm not going to spend any money on it right now because of my experience with the first game. And when I found out how the skills work, then I will figure it out from there. If the skills actually, if I like how the skill systems work in this one, I have no problems putting money down on the game at all. Because I know I'm going to be investing the time into it, you know? Every time that we have a season for Grim Dawn, you don't have to. I donate to them, and I donate way more than I need to because it gives me more time to play it gives me more to play in a game that I love. And I don't mind paying for the extra content and the work that these guys do. But they're also not, you know, well, it's because it's a small team that I support them. I mean, essentially you are getting it for free, but you had to buy Grim Dawn first and all of its expansions, so you had to own the game. Oh, this is a level that I haven't finished. Let's go do that one then, see how it works. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just feel that the gaming industry is in a really bad spot right now. And independent games are where it's at, man. It's like, I wanted Stalker 2 to be good. And I couldn't tell you if it is or not, because I've been having so many technical issues that I don't want to play it until they fix them. And the problem is that it's the controller support. And before I hear anybody fucking go off about, oh my god, controller support in a Stalker game, blasphemy! I'm disabled. I can't play with mouse and keyboard. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. We all have ways that we want to play our games, and it does say that it does support controllers. And when they sell a product that, you know, that says that it supports, you know, that has the support for it, then they should deliver. And I know there's fixes around it, but you ever try to play a game like that without aim assist on a controller? It's frustrating. It is frustrating. And in a game like that, oh man, in Doom I could figure it out. I wouldn't have such a big deal. But Stalker 2, it's a different story. So I wanted to like it. I still want to like it. I mean, I did buy it. It's just sitting in, I keep playing it a little bit, but I just can't bring myself to play it for long periods of time, which I wanted to be able to. But when every combat situation is a struggle, it's just not very fun to play. Energy blades, oh no. It's like this game here. This game here is in early access and it's $40. It's got 2 acts. I bought into it when it only had 1 act. And back then I would have said, this is cool, wishlist it, keep an eye on it. And I still say that. If you like these twin stick shooter ARPGs, still do it. Do I think $40 for early access was a little much? Yes. But it shows that I wanted to have faith in this development team, and it looks like they're doing a good job. So I've already gotten like 60 hours into this, so I feel my $40 has been justified already, and I can't wait for more. So basically, they're gonna, what is the game's gonna be in early access for back to P.O.E 2 now. So the game's gonna be what, back in early access for 6 months. So that means that unless I get a key, I buy into it, or so they open the beta up, which I have a feeling they're going to do that. When it gets like after a month or so, I think they'll open it up to everybody. Which, if they do that, would be just a kick in the fucking teeth to everybody that spend money for early access. I don't know, man. It's just something about it just bothers. It's just one of the dirtiest things that I could just, you know, I'm just tired every time I hear something about a video game. There's controversy involved, or this or that, broken games. You know, it's like, fuck. You know, I remember when you could sit down and talk with your friends about a fucking video game. We talk about fighting bosses and, oh man, did you find this? Oh dude, that was cool, wasn't it? And now it's, oh dude, just go watch a YouTube video. I don't know. Just the gaming world's just, I mean, your gaming world is going to be what you make of it. I'm just, you know, just tired of hearing that everything is just got a controversy behind it, and it's just so tiring. Ooh, that's a problem. I have to let them know about that. And the guy went invisible. Which is why I've really been digging indie games lately. You know, I've been playing a lot of them. Followers of Cthulhu, fantastic city builder game. I think it might offend some people, but who cares? Who cares? Don't play it. It's not your cup of tea at that point, you know? Not everything has to be inclusive. Eesh, I'm running out of ammo a lot more than I... Start playing a little bit more strategically. So let's talk a little bit more about Dreadhunter, huh? So Dreadhunter, it's actively in development. They have just released Act 2 not too long ago, and the Electro build that I'm playing right now has been added recently, which is why I'm playing it. A lot of cool, interesting builds that you can do with the different weapons and armor sets that you can find. There's not a whole lot of skills, but they do what they need to do. They're quick to activate. Excuse me. We got us a little skill tree. There's still some things that are in progress, but you know, I've built into the electro weapons for Thunderbolt. Excuse me, I'm getting shot. No! Where did this fucking thing come from? There's a hardcore mode for those of you that like that kind of stuff. I usually like to kind of learn the ins and outs of a game before I start playing on hardcore. I think this game on hardcore on Nightmare is gonna be tough. But then again, I haven't done hardcore mode in this, so I'm not sure how hardcore works. Like, do you keep your items in your stash? Do you keep your... I haven't done it yet, so... Make the stash a little bit more important if that's the case. Thank you, turret. I appreciate that. Got another box up there. Got another box up there. So what I will tell you, since I'm very interested in P.O.E. 2. It has nothing to do with the game or any of that. I will check it out. I want to see, because, you know, I like ARPGs. I want a good one. And, you know, I was hoping that Diablo would be good. Yeah, well, it was okay. We still have Titan Quest 2 coming out. And then, of course, we've got Things of Astrakarn for Grim Dawn, which, yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing that. I'm going to be playing that quite a bit. Ouch. Have a grenade. So for as fast-paced as this game is, it's very responsive. And I am, so when it comes to the difficulty I'm playing on Nightmare. So the game speeds, it does these modifiers to it. You know, each one, it's, you know, so the game's sped up by 15% right now, other than easy and normal. Make it as hard as ourselves as possible, huh? Make it to where we don't get no drops. That's why I'm running out of ammo. If I was playing on normal, I'd probably have a surplus of ammo. Get out of here. All right, let's head to the boss room. I don't know, this game's just got kind of this like old school style to it that I just really enjoy. So I give it a recommend if you like these type of games. Definitely stick it on your wish list. I'm gonna keep playing it as they keep updating, so every time they throw up an update I usually check it out. So I whiffed that grenade pretty badly, didn't I? I'm gonna die. Oh man. Oh, it's this. I hate this fucking level. I remember this. Oh, dude, I thought I was gonna move a little bit further. Oh, ass. Ran right into his melee attack. So that's it. This video is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I'm only going to run it for, I'm probably going to get fucking wasted. This dude's usually, man, I've barely done any damage. Those grenades he does is rough, dude. I think this was the level that I'm like, maybe I need to level up a little bit. Because I was just getting smacked all around. Oh! Oh, he got me. He got me. That sucks. So, but anyway, so this was Dreadhunter and my little rant about P.O.E 2's early access bullshit. So, I think let's see what I picked up. Get anything? How much money do I got? All right. What did I pick up? Nope. Nope. It's kinetic. And that is, yeah. I want those. So we are looking for better quality armor pieces, especially, well, for everything, actually. Armor supports damage, stagger duration, stagger strength. Yeah, we'll take that one instead. So you can, before I end it, I'll show you what we can do. Yeah, we don't need that. Electrostatic. Okay. So we're gonna throw that there. We got a level 3 on those. All right, so let's see. I'm not gonna put any money into this yet. Oh no, I need to go up another level before I can upgrade that again. I am. Okay. Oh, I've almost got another level. It's not too bad. That is not too bad. So that's kind of how that with your inventory works is you can find, let me get back to the bench so that I can show this a little bit better. So you can find like, I've already sold them, unfortunately. Gear that's got empty slots. You can have up to 3 different stats in your gear. And then you'll find mods as you're playing and they'll drop and you can put the mod in there to increase that particular stat. But it can only go up to what your level is, so you can't be stupid overpowered early, I guess, because you need to be, yeah. So regardless of your resources, which I think, in all honesty, well, I started Nightmare on level 1, which probably shouldn't have done, but anyway, I did anyway. It didn't seem that rough until I got about midway through Act 2. Excuse me. And I was like, oh, wow, you definitely can feel the difficulty increase as you're playing. But anyway, this is Dreadhunter. Check it out. Wishlist it. check it out. I think it's fun. And for everybody, you know, and I'll reiterate myself, repeat myself once again. I'm not hating on P.O.E 2. I'm not hating on anybody that bought into it. I mean, at the end of the day, we all play our own games, and that's perfectly fine. I just find it scummy that a company took advantage of the popularity of its game and is charging that much money, knowing that the majority of the player base is going to buy it, and then offering it for free down the road. It's just kind of scummy, in my opinion, but that's my take. So anyway, well, let's do it for this one. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out again. Yeah. So I guess we'll see you on the next one. I'm not quite sure what the next one is going to be yet. I have been playing, got a new Contra style game that I've been playing that I want to put on the channel. We might do that probably maybe tomorrow or something. I've got a couple of days off from work since I'm not feeling too well. So maybe we'll put a video up about that Contra game. It's called G Warriors. It is a Contra clone from China. It's not too bad. It's very, I mean, I could say it's generic, but it's hard. It's Contra hard. Got to figure out all those patterns. Oh man, feeling like playing the Nintendo again. So anyway, you guys have a good one. I hope you guys have a good one. And well, yeah, that'll do it.